Hello, my name is Tim Bryce. I'm a forecaster with the National Weather Service Weather Forecast Office in El Paso, Texas. For the last couple years, I've been helping the National Weather Service integrate Twitter into its operational setting. Well, why are we even considering Twitter? Well, it's where the people are. Here in a few slides, you'll see just how many people are on Twitter. It's how people are communicating these days. And it's how the public is getting their news. Over and over again, I have seen breaking news break first on Twitter before anywhere else. Uh, FEMA Administrator Craig Fugate said just a few days ago at a Senate committee hearing, uh, rather than trying to convince the public to adjust to the way we at FEMA communicate, we must adapt to the way the public communicates by leveraging the tools that people use on a daily basis. So Mr. Fugate is very into Twitter, and he sees it as a tool that FEMA and I know that we in the National Weather Service can use as well. Well, what is Twitter? So we all kind of understand. We're all on the. I'm going to give a little Twitter 101 here. Well, in Twitter's own humble opinion, it's without a doubt the best way to share and discover what is happening now. Perhaps a little better, less biased description of Twitter from Wikipedia is that Twitter is a free social networking and microblogging service that enables its users to send and read messages known as tweets. Well, what is a tweet? It's a message that's 140 characters or less that a user sends out, and it's posted to their Twitter homepage and also sent to the tweeter's subscribers homepages that are called, and these Twitter subscribers are called followers. Tweets, now this is the beauty of it. Tweets can include just simple text messages, but it can also include links to pictures and links to web pages, and that's where we in the Weather Service see a real advantage to using these tweets, the fact that people can link to especially pictures. Some of the advantages of Twitter is, again, I talked about the number of people who are using it. Worldwide, there's over 200 million users on Twitter. 50 million of those are in the US. The neat things about Twitter is that it's easy to get tweets into Twitter. You can do that via a web page, text message. A lot of people have these apps on their phones. Even landline phones, and I'll let you call up, leave a voicemail, and it's translated into a tweet. The other neat thing about Twitter is that it's very easy to get tweets out of Twitter or do a search and pull out the information that you need. So it's very easy to data mine, and you can do that through various programs and apps. Several years ago, I noticed that people began to tweet a lot about the weather. We all like the weather. Needless to say, people on Twitter like to tweet about the weather. You'll have people tweeting eyewitness information. They even tweet benign weather information. It's sunny and warm today. A lot of times people tweet weather information like there's flooding on the east side of the town or they've issued a severe thunderstorm warning. The problem sometimes with Twitter is that there's over 65 million tweets a day. How can you cut through all of the junk, and when junk I refer to just tweets that don't relate to the weather, to send and receive useful information? Well, the answer is using tweet hashtags. I know I'm throwing a lot of terms at you, but a hashtag is something that anybody can make up. It follows the example there, those three. If this conference had a hashtag, I don't know if it does or not, but it would look something like pound EMAG11. Emergency Manager Association for Georgia, and then the year 2011. So you can see the format of the hashtag is always the pound sign followed by a word. In this case, pound Braves or pound Savannah are both valid hashtags that I've seen used. Hashtags do allow someone to follow all the posts related to a hashtag. So what you do is that you include that in your tweet. If you tweet something about the Atlanta Braves, you put at the end of it or at the beginning of it pound Braves, and then everybody who is following information about the Atlanta Braves can follow that hashtag and they'll see all the tweets related to the Atlanta Braves. And of course, you can include more than one hashtag in a tweet. The Weather Service is pushing three hashtags or three hashtag styles. Pound Weather Report, WX Report, that will include eyewitness weather. Pound WX OB for benign weather. And then pound state weather, ST. So in Georgia's case, that would be GAWX. What are these hashtags including? Well, for the pound weather report, it's supposed to be for reports of eyewitness weather information. So if somebody witnesses golf ball size hail or tornado or snows greater than an inch, they can put that in the report in a format and include the pound weather report, and we at the Weather Service can receive that and use the information. The pound weather ob would include standard weather observations or non-significant weather, again like sunny and nice. The pound state weather would include maybe not eyewitness weather, but weather reports that were received from a third party or passing on weather-related information like the reports of storm tracks for storms, road closures, watch and warning information. The National Weather Service wants to tap into this army of tweeting weather enthusiasts, and Twitter gives them a quick and easy way to transmit their weather reports to us. So we've developed the Storm Reports via Twitter project. There's a web page there at the bottom of the screen. I'll have it again at the very end of the presentation. But basically, we ask people to follow a specific format to tweet us the weather, and they include that pound WX report hashtag, and then we're able to use that information. We're able to plot it on a map, and we can use that to adjust our warnings or forecasts. This is an internal map that the Weather Service uses on these tweets. This is shows from, we've been doing this almost a year and a half, and it shows from January 1st of 2010 to May 24th, just a few days ago, yesterday I guess, we had received almost 9,000 weather-related tweets. Here's an example of one of these tweets zoomed in we received last year in April. It's a little hard to tell, but that tweet does include a link to a picture. It has a little icon of the tornado on there, and when you click on the link in the tweet, this picture pops up. So this was a storm chaser out in Texas, and they happened to come upon a tornado, as storm chasers do, and they took this picture. So you get almost instant feedback. That person was at this place at this time, took the picture and sent it to Twitter, and then we're able to see it as it is happening. What are the advantages and disadvantages of this Storm Reports via Twitter project? Well, of course, the advantages are potential to receive hundreds of weather tweets. We in the Weather Service can monitor all these tweets that are coming in, and at the very end of the display or the presentation here, I'll show you a web address that the general public can also watch these tweets as they come in. They are a great way to receive feedback information on real-time and ongoing weather information. Like I said, you can include not only the reports, but pictures and even videos can be linked up in these tweets. And it is a free service. Twitter is free for everyone who wants to use it. Some of the disadvantages are some people put junk and spam tweets and then put the pound weather report in there. Some people are just putting bad information or incorrect observations. And some of the tweeters are not following the specific format for this pound weather report hashtag that we've asked them to use. If you want more information on this project, again, I'll have that web page up at the end so that you can look things over, so you can, if you wanted to follow up on it. What is the future of Twitter and the National Weather Service? Well, we're going to continue the Storm Reports via Twitter project. Exciting news, June 1st, 8 test offices will get Twitter accounts, including the National Hurricane Center. So starting June 1st, you'll begin to see tweets actually come out from weather service offices. Right now, people in the offices are having to tweet to their personal accounts, but now we'll have verified office accounts that will be tweeting weather information. Some of the other plans in the future, there'll be county and parish-based Twitter accounts to feed warnings too. So you would follow this account if you lived in a certain county, and you would see the warnings pop up on your Twitter feed as these warnings were issued and come into this Twitter account. And if the testing goes well at the 8 offices, all the National Weather Service offices will get Twitter accounts in the future. So I've appreciated you having me and giving me the time to talk about the National Weather Service's uses of Twitter. Here on the screen you can see the Storm Reports project. You can go there for more information. You can see where the tweets are that you can get from a third-party application that has been developed is the second link there. The third link down is this presentation on a SlideShare presentation. And again, there are those hashtags, the Pound Weather Report, WeatherOb, and State Weather. And of course, my contact information, Tim Bryce again. Tim Bryce at NOAA.gov is my email, at TimBryce17 on Twitter. So once again, thank you very much.